Psalm TV, the pulse of the nation.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Good news, farmers in Taraba State. Your storage problems are now over. The Taraba State government introduces new official farm sacks, the standard packaging solution for all agricultural products across our state. Through partnership between the Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Industry with the visionary network Apex Limited, we're introducing high-quality branded sacks featuring Taraba's identity. The key benefits include uniform standard sacks statewide, increased internally generated revenue for Taraba's development, proud Taraba branding showing the origin of farm produce.
Hello viewers, wonderful good evening trendsetters and building. I'm Teresa Yubatute, aka Tessie Stone, and today, as you can see, I'm alone in the studio again as usual. I'm an anchor for what's trending on Psalm TV, the pulse of the nation. You can do all follow us on Facebook at Psalm TV and on YouTube at Psalm TV Live. And on today's episode of What's Trending, I brought the latest trend, latest stories of what has been happening on social media and also in our community at large. And I hope I found my trendsetters doing well this evening. You know, as I used to do, I bring you a latest story, we interact. I can't talk alone in the studio without you guys watching and also calling in to air out your own opinion. So there'll be a number displayed on our screen. You can call to air out your own opinion and also send in SMS. But you can also go to our Facebook page and make your own comments where we can read it out. Thank you so much, viewers. Thank you for joining me in today's episode and edition of What's Trending. All right, ladies, let me not bug you too much. Let's dive into what's trending for today. My first trend goes this way. 46-year-old man becomes beggar after accidentally burning his house following mother's passing. A 46-year-old man accidentally set his house on fire after dropping a cigarette he was smoking following the passing of his mother, an incident that has forced him into a life of survival ever since. The story was shared on TikTok by a user, Pascal, who spoke with the man identified as Mr. Augustus. During the conversation, Mr. Augustus revealed details about his education, family, and life after the tragic accident. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this video for more details.
1 year. I registered Lagos City Computer College. But you know, currently we have virus COVID-19. And how do you understand COVID-19? I might say you today, tomorrow with underfish. This video, Blagata.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Augustus.
Is where you stay?
Is right.
So you did go to school?
I went to school at Amide Secondary School, Cantonment at Badu. My father retired as a army. My mother died 2007.
Since 2007, what have you been doing?
A long story. I'm just a beggar. You don't give me fish every day, but you teach me how to catch fish. If I give you fish every day, you won't help.
Mr. Augustus, do you mind if I ask how a place get burnt?
I be my own carelessness. I came that day, I went inside and smoked. The smoke, I dropped it, went to the other room. I saw fire. I wanted to quench this thing before the neighbor came in.
So since then, that's how it has been. How old are you?
I'm 46, 1979. Oh, this is my house. Anytime you want to come see me.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you know, his story is really touching. Yeah. And from the beginning of the story, they said due to the loss of his mom, he became like this. He got mad because he burned his house. But at the same time, I find a fault in what he did. He was actually smoking, and then even if you lost a loved one, yeah, that doesn't mean it warrants your behaviors. Now that his house is burnt down and he don't have where to put his head, he's mentally stable, how will he cope? Like, what will he have done? What will happen to him? Because I don't know what is happening to this our generation. Losing a family member, yeah, that doesn't mean you have to kill yourself. Yeah, it's painful. Everyone knows that once you lost someone close to you, it's painful, but you making yourself lose everything. Like this, our brother now watching him, he lost his mom and he was smoking. You see, that cigarette is the issue now to our youth, because most of our youth does that. Like the guys, you just see guys, even the ladies smoke. Yeah, you see a guy smoking, throwing the cigarette anyhow. The worst annoying part is when you see someone driving maybe tricycle, yeah, the person that is riding that tricycle will now be the person smoking. And I wonder how people will now be, you work with fuel and fire don't blend. They will even say in the police station, don't smoke here. But if someone driving tricycle will be like smoking in his tricycle, he will feel yes, it's his choice. We make some kind of decision that at the end of the day we'll end up regretting our actions and decision. They said, don't make choice when you're thinking, when you're angry and when you're happy. Calm down, know what the choice, know the decision you make for yourself. Now this our brother has done a wonderful, terrible thing. Yeah, that's how I place it. He did a wonderful, terrible thing. He lost his mom and then he decided to make himself this way, and he have to burn his house. He don't have a home to stay right now. And you know, it's really touching for this kind of person. I felt for him and I just hope, sorry for his loss, that's first. And secondly, he should not be smoking. You lost your mom, at least pay respect to your mom. Even for the sake of, the sake of you losing your mom. That alone should make you to be a humble someone. At least even if your mom is not alive in this life, in the next life she'll be happy. Where she is, wheresoever she'll be, she'll definitely be happy seeing you doing the right thing. But now it's all story is sad and all that. Well, let me see what my netizens are saying under the story. The first comment I have from Street Fighter said, learn from him and please don't judge mental health issues. Yeah, it's a good lesson to learn from because it taught him a lesson. Yeah, it has to be something that he will just have to take it as part of his life. So they said if you don't learn easy, you learn the hard way. So him now, he has learned life the hard way. So that is it. Then this one he said at Kevo Black, he said, this is so sad. Yeah, it is a sad story. At Soft said, this is so touching. Yeah, it is really touching. You know, it's not something to just be happy over because the story is a sad one. He lost someone and then all of these things, I can't say, but, you know, it's a painful part and it's just there. thank God for his life. He's still alive, and thank God for him being a good person and changing to see that what he was doing, he's not supposed to do it, and he has changed for the betterment of his life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, not to keep you, I have a lot of stories for today. Moving forward to our next trend of the day. Police officer tries to enter man's home without warrant, calls him cultist, collect 1 million bribe. Wow. This country is something else. Let's get to know the story and find out what really happened in this story. A police officer in Anambra has been caught on camera allegedly attempting to force his way into a man's house without a search warrant, accusing the occupant of being a cultist and later collecting 1 million naira as bribe. The incident was shared on X, formerly Twitter, by a well-known Nigerian activist, Harrison, who narrated the event in the accompanying video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this video for more details.
Okay, you're fighting us. Which one is fighting? Why don't you understand without search warrant? Let me see your face. Let me see your face. We are policemen. We are very much. Let me see your search warrant. You are a cultist. I'm not the cultist. This is our ID card. We are showing we are ID card. Nobody said cultist. For headquarters, I want to see your search warrant.
You see yourself, you won't jump enter person's house without uniform, no identification. Now my house, you come, I will come on your hand, pium, with cutlass. How do you go into people's houses without identifying yourself who you are? Because you now see camera on your face, they talk, say you are from inside your car. I'm a police officer, you are a cultist. And after every you still collected 1 million naira. Now robbery, you go, now stealing, you went to steal from the man's house. So after this money you collected now, you don't exonerate now for the crime we commit. We don't say na cultist. Eh? No, answer me, because if you watch this video now, you are a disgrace to the Nigerian police force. Now they disgrace the image of this police. Now. Police people where they serve the country where go they somewhere they serve the country where. Now people like you, they destroy the image of the police. They drag police everywhere from morning till night till afternoon. They destroy their names. Policeman where they walk where no go fit walk out for street with dignity because of some of now. No walk out for the street of Nigeria without people telling him, oh, thank you for your service. Thank you for all the things you are doing for us, because of people will be like you. People like you are the one destroying the image of the police. And you don't deserve to die for force for this Nigerian police. You don't deserve her. I know say this video go reach IG hand, IG go watch him. IG, now this man and his squad for Oka, stay inside the Oka, now then they destroy names. Policeman where they walk where no go fit walk out for street with dignity because of some of now. No walk out for the street of Nigeria without people telling him, oh, thank you for your service. Thank you for all the things you are doing for us, because of people will be like you. People like you are the one destroying the image of the police. And you don't deserve to die for force for this Nigerian police. You don't deserve her. I know say this video go reach IG hand, IG go watch him. IG, now this man and his squad for Oka, stay inside the Oka, now then they destroy the image of the police. Remove them from the force.
Wow. First of all, say my Nigerian police at it again, Anambra State. Wow. I feel if the guy is cultist and he has so much money, as an officer, first of all, you have to go and get a warrant, come with other officers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me pick my first caller to hear what he has to say about this. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I am from Mondo State.
All right, so what do you have to say about this trend happening right now?
Okay, well, I am just watching you.
Okay.
So, that man don't have respect different again. He's just causing disrespect for himself.
Wow.
How will you go without identifying yourself? This man is just causing disrespect, not only him but his other colleagues.
All right.
That is how it's like you must cause disrespect for others.
Okay, thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Wow. Hello. Wow. Yeah, she said the man is causing disrespect. Yeah, he has this. In fact, this is he has dropped his respect as an officer of the law. One. Secondly, he shouldn't have even done what. See the way he's struggling to enter someone's house, an apartment that is not yours. If that person is a cultist, please, you know the right people to meet and call to come and attend to this person. Not that you take law into your own hands. Hello, good evening.
Yes. Okay. Yes. The network is not good at our side here. Yes.
Okay.
That.
Wow. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ruth. I'm calling from Jos.
All right, Ruth from Jos. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
Honestly, that man is a thief.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, because if you are not a thief, you can't just drive into somebody's house and begin to say he's a cultist and this and that just for you to extort money from him. So to me, they are the ones spoiling the police force, as you have said earlier. He needs to even be arrested. He shouldn't even go free.
Wow.
Because that's armed robbery.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that beautiful comment, Ruth. Wow. We heard from our sister Ruth. She said he needs to be arrested. Yes, as an officer of the law. What made police to go and be harassing someone? Like, I want to understand this scenario of police arresting a cultist. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
All right, I guess the network is bad. Hello, good evening.
Evening, ma'am.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Yusuf Ismail, calling from Kwara State.
All right, Mr. Yusuf from Kwara State. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
This is quite unprofessional. This is not good at all.
Wow.
Assuming the guy, they went to his house, is a true cultist, I believe you have cut off his leg.
Yeah.
Sure, that is unprofessional. It's not good. I believe IG will see to it, this matter.
Oh, thank you so much for this beautiful comment. Yeah, the IG have to see and look to this matter because it's not something, it's not, even if you know that this person is a cultist, you know the right people, you know the right channels to follow so you can meet up to those people. But I don't know why this officer have to do what he's doing now. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Yes, my name is Lovett. I'm calling from Benue State.
All right, Miss Lovett from Benue State. What do you have to say about this trend right now?
Yes, see, this issue is very annoying. I must confess that it's very, very, very annoying for a Nigeria policeman to do it like this. It's a shame and it's...
Wow. Yeah, it's really a shameful thought of that police. The worst part is he would have just gone to the house, called his other colleagues. At least, even if he will not dress on the uniform, yes, you can come on personal, but at least know the kind of manners of approach so you can get, and on top, you still collect bribe of 1 million naira. Wow. Hello, good evening. Evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? All right, Miss Dorothy, what do you have to say about this trend right now? Wow. We'll have to... Thank you so much for that wonderful comment. Yes, this officer needs to be arrested. To me, self, they should seize his uniform because that is an insult to police officers. Already in this country, we don't see police officers with value like that. Why? Because they one being spoiled the rest. Already they are complaining about police officers, and now this again. Isn't it too much? Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Dr. Hyson from Boko, Benue State.
Okay, so what do you have to say about this trend right now?
You see, with the insecurity level in Nigeria now, one can hardly detect whether that man is actually a policeman or not. The reason being that there's uniform all over. You are not too sure whether that man is actually a policeman. The fact that he's carrying a uniform. You see everybody carry army uniform, police uniform with arms and that. How are we sure whether it's not a government or it's a policeman? So we can hardly detect. So they should enact a law that will stop people from unnecessary wearing or indiscriminate wearing of military uniform or police uniform before we be able to detect whether that man is actually a policeman or not. And the issue of ammunition, too should be looked into, or else our country is in a dilemma.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Wow. We heard from this caller right now. He said, yes, they should give a restricting orders of the kind of how people should be dressing on their uniforms. Yeah, as an army personnel or security personnel. There's time you should know when to wear your uniform and when not to wear that uniform. Because, yeah, that is really that is a very strong point that I like about this, my caller right now. Because at times you see officers with their uniform and beer parlor, joints, all of those kind of things. That is, say, people don't even respect that uniform again. People don't respect it, being the fact that, yes, it's you work for it. You struggle, you fought to get to where you are. And just for you to just abuse that your uniform, which is not proper, which is not even supposed to be done that way. Hello, good evening.
Hello, I come back again. This is Lovett.
All right, Miss Lovett. So what do you have to add up?
Yes. As I was saying, you know, somebody like me, I applied for Nigeria Police 1999, and I couldn't make it. So I have to be replaced because of my average. So it's a shame. The reason why I say it's a shame is that a man like him, not just a woman, no, a man like him, to bag into somebody's house, claiming that guy is a corpse. Why don't you report him in the station? You should have reported him before barging into his house. And another thing again, they are the type that makes people like us insult Nigeria police. They are the type of, okay, look at it for instance now. Maybe he has common agreement with the guy. You understand?
Yeah.
If there's no agreement between him and the guy, he cannot just pass into his room and say he's a party collecting money from his house. And at the same time, they are the type that give ammunition to all those criminals. He's one of them that gave ammunition to all those criminals. He has common business with that young man before he has the opportunity of doing all those things that he's doing. Thank you. You are welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. To me, yeah, she hit a point again here by saying there must be agreement between them for them to get to this level. All right. Hello, good evening.
All right. Hello, good evening.
Hello. All right. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you for bringing out your own opinion. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching what's trending on Some TV. Just also discussing about this officer right now, because to me, I feel what he did, I don't know, I can't even say, but let me allow my viewers to air out their own opinion for now. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. All right, please. please, viewers, if you're trying to call, please can you turn down the volume of your TV so we can get to hear you and communicate better. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening.
Evening.
Calling from Good State.
All right. So what do you have to say about this trend?
Yes, what I noticed as I go through that video, now the way of insecurity is too alarming. And we have to investigate the matter to check if those people actually are police officers. But the way I see it, even the media itself can equally do some preliminary investigation to find out actually if those police are actually a police officer. Before coming on air, I believe that should be the better advice.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Wow. Yeah, there must be an investigation before they concluded that that is a police officer, because yes, people are around, people have seen it, and that is just it. So, but the issue here is our officers, you know, there are things that some of them do to just spoil the names of others that are innocent, some others that just want to work for the country, fight for the best and the interest of people. But someone is there trying to spoil everything. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Dr. Sunday is my name.
All right, Dr. Sunday, what do you have to say about this trend?
Please, I want to know what is trending today.
Okay. So we're discussing about this story of this police officer barging into someone's house through the window that the guy is a cultist. Hello. All right, viewers, thank you so much. Yeah, if you're just joining us, this was trending on Some TV, the Pulse of the Nation. And this is the story that we're discussing right now, and is about a police officer in Anambra State that decide to go to someone's house without a warrant given to him to go and arrest that guy. Nothing issued. He was trying to even barge in through the window, and he was given bribe of 1 million naira, and this happened in Anambra State. So that's the trend we're discussing right now. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, thank you. This is Dr. Sunday.
All right, Dr. Sunday. So what do you have to say about this trend?
The police officer in question is not a trained police officer.
Wow.
I suspect the guy is a criminal. Given the insecurity we have in our society today, one should be wary of this type of police officers. Yes. This is a criminal trying to, arrest another criminal. He's not a police officer at all. And this kind of person should be investigated. And we should read this type of police officers, quote and unquote, out of our society. I would suggest, if he's actually a police officer, he needs to go back for training. Go back to police college for training. Yes.
Thank you so much for
that. That is it. So, as citizens of this country, we should be wary of this type of officers.
Wow.
They are the type, that are exhibiting the type of insecurities we are having around our environment.
Wow.
And for you, in the media, you should be educating the citizens about this type of criminal element masquerading as police officers. Thank you and have a nice day.
Have a nice day too, sir. Thank you so much for joining us on Australia, and thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Yeah, this officer have to go back to police academy for a new training. That's what our caller just said right now. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello,
yes,
good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Paul. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, Mr. Bauer from Pataiko, what do you have to say about this wonderful trend?
I saw that video some minutes back. Oh. I was wondering if it's real. I just tuned into the station. I stumbled into this your news now. I said, wow, we really have issues in this country.
Serious issues.
Honestly, especially security. How would somebody want to go and arrest somebody in this illegal manner, breaking and entering into somebody's house? The man that just called, I don't want to blame the man, but what he just said now, it's not correct. He's a police officer. If you look at him, he's showing his ID card.
Yeah.
He's showing his ID card. We see this kind of people on the road. Can we deny that we don't see this kind of people? They are officers. They are trained police officers. The way they got into the system needs to be questioned. How do we live like this? Look at the airport saga. If we say they are not trained, they are trained.
Yeah.
But they have issues that they cannot handle, they cannot comprehend. Then you don't give up the job. You give up the job. They say do what you love. You want to do the job, you love the job, but you're using it to harass innocent citizens, innocent people. You say he has been bribed with 1 million, and you're going to break into somebody's house with no warrant. You never see when they slap somebody, the person fall down and die, ordinary slap, and it becomes an issue. So if it happens like this, and the issue escalates to something else, you say the man took drugs, or will now put on allegation he was sick, and all of those things. Come on, we shouldn't be living like this now. It's so bad. Nigeria is trending for the bad record, the bad purpose. Yeah? Nigeria is trending for the bad purpose. We should live above this level. For God's sake. What is our crime? What is we do wrong to be treated like this by people who are supposed to be civil officers to guide and protect the citizens and protect the law? If somebody comes into your house like this and say it's illegal, who then will you call?
Nobody.
Who will you call in this kind of manner? You see somebody like this and say he's not a trained police officer. Who then will you call when a police officer behaves like this? No, something needs to be done. Mr. President, please, the system needs to be overhauled. Something needs to. We can't be living like this. We should be training for the good purpose, not on the bad side of it. Please, we're tired of all this mess in this country. We can't be living like this. What is our wrong? Trying to stay back in this country with all this hardship, everything that is happening, and this is happening to us in our very broad light eye. It's so pathetic, please. The system needs to be overhauled. Something needs to be done. My name is Bauer. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bauer. Wow. I really, really love this comment. I love this opinion and all of this suggestion given to us by Mr. Bauer. Wow, I really, really like it. Thanks so much, sir, for calling. Hello, good evening. Wow. Please, if you want to call, please can you turn down the volume of your TV? Yeah, you can't hear yourself while you are calling. Maybe you step out, then maybe people that you are together with can tell you, yes, they heard your voice on the TV. But you can't still hear your voice when you are calling, and you'll still be there calling us. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for your suggestion. Yeah, something needs to be done because this is becoming out. Like, I don't know the words to use put to this our police officer right now because this is also outrageous. Like, how? That's just like Mr. Bauer said. He said, now if an officer is doing this, if I'm in trouble, who should I run to? Yeah, and one thing I noticed is most people now are just doing the job for the money, not because of the passion, not because I want to do it, I want to serve my father's land, not because of anything. We're just doing it there. People are there doing it for the money. Yes, and I just need money to survive. I just need money to take care of my family. I just need money I have children to cater for. I have a house rent, all of those things. And that's why one of my friends who say, all these small police officers coming up, she will be like, that is why they will not build house. They are always in rented apartment because the money they collect bribe from, people cost the money before giving them. And on all these things is affecting the good ones because it's not all of them that are like that. There are good ones there and it's really affecting the good ones. Hello, good evening. All right, I guess I lost this caller. Yeah, it's affecting the good one because they said in everything you do, definitely there must be some bad character. Even we as human beings, there are some bad characters or some yes, negative and positive. There are some negative aspect of our lives that we have. So it's just a general perspective in this world, and definitely there must be someone that will spoil people's name for no reason. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Yeah, I know you really want to call, but please, you have to turn down the volume of your TV or you have to step out to be able to communicate. Thank you so much, my viewers. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Keep watching Some TV because we bring you the latest stories, latest news, latest entertainment, sport news, what news was trending, business news, all of those things. We bring it to you at your fingertips, be it on movies, music, all of those things. We have them on the platter of gold for all of you, our viewers. Thank you so much. We love you. Keep watching Some TV. And, you know, they said in every beginning there must be an end. I will take our last story for today and then we'll call it a day. And my last friend says, bride-to-be walks away as fiancé insists she can't use internet or browsing phone after her marriage. Wow, after they married. Let's get to hear the story, you know. A Nigerian lady has entered her relationship with her fiancé after he told her she would not be allowed to use an internet-enabled phone or have access to internet in marriage because he had paid her bride price. You know, these wordings will be sweeter in the bride's mouth. So let's get to hear from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend because he said that if I want to get married to him, that I will not use phone, no internet, that he's going to get me a small Nokia touch, like a small touch-like phone, and he will get me a new SIM card. That the SIM card is only his number and my family's number that is meant to be on that SIM card. No going out, no friends, no social media, no having a job of my own. Like, my life is meant to revolve around him. I should be obsessed with him. I should idolize him. I should see him as my Lord and personal Savior. So in this marriage, I don't get to do the things that make me happy. I get to do only the things that make him happy because he paid my bride price and I'm his wife. That I should just sit down at home and be a good wife for him. Like, does it really worth it? Is it worth it? And I thought about it. Like, I thought about the whole thing and I felt like, no, I can't do this. That was how I broke up with him. Like, do you think I did the right thing? Let me know in the comment section. Follow me for more. Bye.
Wow. Wow. I'm just this story, it's really interesting because how will you tell me that if I marry you, you change my phone, you change my SIM card, and then you don't want me to use smartphone in this generation? That is the first question I want to know, because they said the world is becoming a global village whereby everything you do is with your phone and the internet. I bet you, even if you want, the only thing I know that even if you don't want your wife to cheat, even if you buy a bottle phone, if she wants to cheat, she will cheat. That is something we should know. And this her fiancé, I don't know what really made him talk this way. This her fiancé. I don't really know what made him say what he's saying. But at least, yeah, you paid her bride price, yeah. She has been using that SIM card when you met her, before you met her, and when you met her, she was still using the SIM card just for you to say she can't use the SIM again. Okay, let's assume she have that SIM card for her bank transaction, one. That same SIM card, she used it for other businesses, two. And then the third one, she has it for other maybe interactions and other connections. So because of you married her, You are yet to marry her. Thank God you haven't married her. You're yet to marry her because you guys are planning to marry. But I feel bad for the lady. You know, I really feel bad for her because this generation, I doubt if it will take the grace of God for is there the grace of God for a lady to stay without smartphone? Not even to chat or to do other crazy things. Yeah, ladies do businesses online. Yeah. She also can be watching movies, doing other things. She wants to be engaging herself in little things online. But you now coming forward to tell a lady that you know, I'll marry you, you'll be my wife. Yes. That before you marry her, definitely her parents will tell her now that you're about to settle. Please, you have to restrain yourself. You have to restrict. Yeah, there's a word to use there. You have to restrict yourself from other guys. All those your exes, you have to stay away from them. That's one. And then any other thing that you're doing, you have to be mindful of doing them. Because you decide to say this is the missing rib, the bone of your bones, the flesh, the blood, and you know you meet to become one. So why this restriction of I'll change your phone? So our guys, I want you to be the ones to call in to tell me if you're the one to marry a lady, what will be your rules and rules and regulations, your do's, add-ons, and then what will you be doing? Okay, because you want to settle with this person, does that mean you don't have access to any other thing, only you? That is not how our parent did though. Because if I can remember, it's our parent, you guys, thumbs up, like our mommies and daddies that spent 35 years, 40 years, 45 years in their marital home. Wow, you guys really tried. And besides that, you know, most of them, some are Gen Z's parents, some are older, you know, they are stayed 90s, 60s. What? Let me hear from my first caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening once again.
Evening, what's your name?
That story is funny.
Okay.
Because they have not gotten married. Let us say they're in courtship. And now that is coming out with that kind of excuse, it's very funny.
Really, really funny.
So, how can you excommunicate your own wife? So I don't think it's right. For me, it's just like an error of omission. So it's not something worth talking about because they are not married. They are married, we know what to say.
That is it.
So, it's left for her now to.
Yeah, now the decision, the ball is in her court to decide. Thank you so much for calling. Yeah, that's a beautiful comment there. Yeah, it's left for her because they're yet to marry. My brother, marry her first. Calm down. The wedding no be boss, you know, no be to a die affair. But be calming down. Be calming down. Hello, good evening. Evening, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
Aisha from Salem.
Okay, Aisha. So what do you have to say about this trend? Wow, I guess the network is bad. You can also call back so I can get to hear what you're trying to say. The network is bad. I'm not getting you clearly. Yeah, I'm talking about my brother that has given restriction before he even married the girl. So I just imagine when you marry her, finish. I'm just imagining it's me. You finish marrying me, you now come and tell me, you know, you have to change your phone. Yeah, normally, if you change my phone, I'll gladly accept. But you tell me to change my SIM, bro. Do you know how many years I've been using the SIM? That is something. And that is the SIM, that is the same number that people knows me with. A lot of people. Yeah, definitely if I marry you, I will know the kind of things not to do. In fact, a woman is supposed to have this wisdom that the moment a guy's approach, like the moment her guy approach her, telling her marriage, she should know that there are things she should just cut off from doing completely, because already you are the one that agreed to him. Yeah, you said, okay, no problem, I feel I will spend the rest of our life together. You're the one choosing, you're the best person. Yeah, it's a good thing, but that doesn't mean you make the lady feel not welcome. Already, to me, this lady is not even welcome in this house. That is to say, before, if she break one cup, you'll be like, babe, don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. I'll get a new one. If you marry her, one spoon should just burn. Hey, is it your mother that bought it, or are you the one that bought it? Now this kind of men, I don't know. That's just my own opinion and my own take, because it's funny for people like that. Just to wrap up everything, yeah. It's not bad to tell your woman what you want. Yeah, it's a good thing, because you guys are supposed to end up together. You'll be partners forever till death do you part. Yeah, so you have to know how you talk to your person, how you guys will communicate, and then how you do your things. Arrange it. Let both of you be on the same page of agreement. Babe, all right, this is what I want. I want everything that you know before. Let your past be a bygone. Let's start afresh. You have your phone number. Yeah, it's okay. I can even maybe literally get you a new SIM. That SIM will be maybe majority of your calls. That's the new SIM you're trying to get for your girlfriend or your wife. If you guys agree together, yes, I'll get you a new SIM. This is what I want you to use it for. And then you will now tell her maybe, just let me hear from my caller. Let me not bore you guys with too much talk. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Evening, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, once again, Mr. Power, I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, Mr. Bauer again. So what do you have to say about the story right now?
Just like the first caller just said, this one not be waiting to talk about, but let's just talk about it anyway. You say what happened? You should not use your SIM card. You should not go online. How will you know what is happening? No news, know what the world is saying. Even in the village, my grannies, they use internet phone. They listen, they try to know what is happening in the city. And somebody is saying that beautiful lady should not go online. That one is not the matter. The man is just a troublemaker, or the two of them, they don't even know what they are doing. Because just like you pointed out, with or without internet phone, if you want happen, you will see happen.
That's it.
I watched a video of one that happened, and the woman was defending it boldly when the man was saying, I don't get money and all of those things. So it's not even that matter. It wasn't meant for them, so they should just move on.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not a thing to discuss.
Yeah.
It's just something that will come up so that we know what is happening. But if it's for that reason, it's not them. They should just move on. And again, it tells one thing to the lady and to the man. When you get to that point, behave yourself.
Yeah.
Behave yourself. The man must have seen a lot and heard a lot. That is trying to bring in this clause so as to have peace in his home. So that is the thing. If you talk about monitoring, how is it going to monitor the lady in the first place? Is it not him using internet phones?
Yeah.
So he's using internet phone. So the thing will not work. If it works, it will not last. So the best thing is for them to conduct themselves and accept that we are here and we are going to do it together. But if they don't accept that we are here and we are going to do it together, they will bring in conditions. Tomorrow they say, money no day. You not do this, you not do that, then the whole thing will go back to zero. So you better start now and say, yeah, to your 10 to than thereafter. But for these two people, they are not the ones, they are not compatible. Wow. They should move on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bauer.
Yeah, thank you
so much for that beautiful comment. Yeah, Mr. Bauer said it all. But me, again, one question I want to know is, if you change my SIM card, you the man, what will you do to your own phone? Because definitely you have other ladies that will be calling. And there's one thing about this, when you are planning marriage with your spouse or with your partner, that's when those your ex, they don't know your value, but now they will know your value. Like, oh, I see, they will start coming. So you're trying to go and meet this person, you can't, you know, that's when you see them coming. So please, let's just know the kind of decision we take, is a good one. And this is another sign, just as Mr. Bauer said, that this is another sign for you to know that you guys are not just meant to be. My sister, move on. Leave him, thank God that you've moved on, say if you allowed him go. Because without internet, this life, we thank God. Before there was no internet, but now the world has changed. You know, it's becoming a global village. So we have to just adapt to every changes. It's just like today, transportation is high, tomorrow is high. You can't say you won't come out to go to work because transport is high. So definitely you have to adapt to every move or anything you do. So life is just a cycle. Thank you so much, my viewers. Sorry to cut the story short, but we've come to the end of this episode or edition of What's Trending on Some TV. Thank you so much, my viewers. Thank you so much for calling to air out your own opinion. A big shout out and a massive love from Some TV to all our viewers out there. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us. Keep staying tuned because we get a latest other programs line up for you guys for the day. Don't just turn down the station. Don't turn it off. But we'll still keep you posted because we are here for you 247. I still remain your anchor for this wonderful program What's Trending on Some TV. Teresa Ayubaduse, aka Tessie Stone. Thank you so much. A big shout out to my producer and president of James Emmanuel Ate, doing a wonderful, great job. And also to my co-presenter, a big shout out to you out there. Thank you so much for staying with us. And also the man behind the camera, Moses, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely evening. Are you stuck in Jalingo?